Dear students, my name is Sir Kumel and today the topic of my lecture is resistance. In this lecture I will tell you about the definition of the resistance and the SI unit of the resistance, symbol for the resistance, and how the resistivity of a material is formulated. So first of all we are starting with the definition of the resistance. Resistance. Resistance is the property of a resistor which stops the flow of current in a conductor. Resistance is basically the property of a resistor. Resistor is an electrical or you can say electronic component which creates hindrance between the flow of current, which actually stops the flow of current in a conductor. If the resistance of a material is very large, then there will be almost the stoppage of the current. If the resistance of a material is small, then there will be a slow flow of current in that material. So it depends on the value of the resistance of a material. If the resistance is high, then obviously there will be a very small amount of current flowing through a conductor. If the resistance is low, then a major amount of current will be flowing from the conductor. So what is the symbol for a resistor? Symbol of a resistor is this. This is the first terminal, this is the second terminal. This symbol is used in electrical and electronics drawing. Whenever you are simulating a circuit, whenever you are designing a circuit on software, this symbol is used, and this is also built in the libraries of a software. What is the SI, standard unit of resistance? The standard unit of resistance is ohms, and the symbol for ohms is like this. Ohms is a scientist who have given this standard unit on his name. So the standard unit of resistance is ohms, and the symbol for ohms is like this. Whenever you are solving the problem in the form of numericals or in calculations or in measurements, you can use this symbol because it is the short form. Okay, it's will be difficult to write ohms, ohms, on calculations, on measurements, on paper. So you can simply use this symbol to denote the standard unit of resistance. Now I will calculate the resistivity of a material. So the next heading is resistivity of a material. Resistivity of a material. We are doing some derivations to find out the formula for resistivity. First of all, I will draw the structure of a conductor, a cylindrical conductor like this. This is the diagram of a cylindrical conductor. In this diagram, this is the length of the conductor, which is represented by small l. The unit of length is, the standard unit of length is meters, and this is the center point of the cylindrical conductor, and this is cross sectional area, which is capital L. Why it's called cross sectional area? Because if I cut a cylindrical conductor from its midpoint into two similar pieces, if I cut a cylindrical conductor from its midpoint and it divides into two cylindrical pieces, two same pieces equal in size, then the area of one piece will be called cross sectional area. Why? Because the area of the second piece will be same like the area of the first piece, so this is called cross sectional area. And the name cross sectional area derives from, why? Because we cut a cylindrical conductor from midpoint and it divides into two equal in size pieces, two pieces equal in size. So we are actually crossing a cylindrical conductor from its midpoint and it is divided into two sections. So when we will find the area of the first section, then it will obviously equal to the area of the second section. Why? Because both the pieces have same area and they are equal in size. Now the resistance of this conductor is directly proportional to the length. Resistance of a conductor, of a cylindrical conductor, is directly proportional to the length. What does it mean? If the length is increased, then resistance of that cylindrical is obviously increased. So if we are having a wire, for example, say of a large length, a big wire, a wire or a cylindrical conductor of a large length, then obviously it will have a huge amount of a large value of resistance as well. Why? Because resistance of a conductor is directly proportional to its length. Resistance is inversely proportional to area. Why resistance is inversely proportional to area? Because if the area of the conductor is increased, then the resistance will be decreased. So if you are having a conductor of a small area, then you will have the large value of the resistance. If you are having a conductor of a large area, then its value will be of small value, small magnitude. So resistance is inversely proportional to area. Now by the rules of mathematics, I will combine both of these relationships. So it is R is directly proportional to L upon A. Why length is in numerator? Because resistance is directly proportional to length. Why area is in denominator? Because resistance is inversely proportional to area. You know the rule of mathematics, when there is sign of proportionality removes, then equal to comes, sign of equal to comes, and there is always a constant multiplied. So R is equal to rho L upon A. This rho is called resistivity of the material. This rho is called resistivity of the material. This rho is called resistivity of the material. Do not confuse the symbols. Why? Because this symbol rho is also used for density, but here in electrical and electronics engineering it is used for resistivity. Either it will be used for something else, and it will denote other quantities as well. These are Greek and Latin symbols. These can be used to denote more than one quantity. So here, solving this derivation, it is used for denoting resistivity of a material. This is rho, RHO, rho. This symbol is called rho, 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 and here it is representing resistivity of the material. So resistivity of the material is rho L upon A. R is equal to rho L upon A, and if you find the formula for the resistivity, then obviously A will multiply with R and length will divide, so it will become rho. Then it will become rho is equal to RA upon L. This is the formula for resistivity. Now here I will driving the unit for resistivity. Remember, there are two types of units. First type is of standard units, which is called SI unit, System International, and the other type is drive units. Drive units are drive with the help of formula or equation. Here the unit of resistivity will be derived from this formula, RA upon L. What is the SI unit of R? The SI unit of resistance is ohms. What is the SI unit of area? The SI unit of area is meter square. What is the SI unit of length? The SI unit of length is meter. This meter will be cancelled by power 2, and the unit of rho is ohm meter. The SI unit, or you can say the drive unit of resistivity of a material is ohm meter, ohms meter. It's ohm meters. So here the drive unit and the SI unit of resistivity are same, and we have calculated this. We have derived this unit with the help of this formula, and it is ohms meter. Thank you. Wait for the next video.